Hello! I'd say Merry Christmas, but it's been and gone. What are you doing over there?
It is Merry Christmas.
He's got the hiccups.
It is still Merry Christmas, though.
It is still Merry Christmas. It's still the season, isn't it? Tis the... How are you doing, little man?
Anyway, Grottenness is taking a little long, mostly because each planet has its own day and night cycle, therefore it would happen at different times, therefore the red Gobbo is travelling to a different place today.
Right, shall we crack
And that means there are more firecrackers to hide in people's socks because they didn't put up a stocking.
Shall we make a start then, yeah?
Yep.
Right, here we go then. So this is what we have got. It's very so let's get rid of this wrapper so we can see what we've got here. So this was a present. We saw this, didn't we? In a local gaming store.
This isn't even what.
This is from last year.
This isn't even what to get.
That's a little bit better.
I mean, like,
The
if
red
we
Gobbo
would do
surprise.
the Games Workshop, if we had to do all the Games Workshop in a straight, if we were quick enough, it would at least take a year.
It would take a while, wouldn't it? We've got a lot to do, haven't we? Right. Do you want to open them up then? As this is yours. You gonna do it over here on stream, so we can see what you got.
Okay.
Hold it here, where my hand is.
Got this for Christmas, nice Christmas present. Time to open it up and smell the fresh new smell. Nope, not fresh new smell yet.
It's upside down. It's upside down. Oh.
Nothing.
Pop it out.
Very, very protected. This wasn't in the Age of Sigma one.
No, the squid was a lot bigger, wasn't it?
There we go.
And there's the base there as well.
No smell.
No smell.
Henry disappointed.
Henry disappointed. Right. And then we've got the destructions here as well. Let's have a look here. Is there stats for this? I assume we can't use them in... No, he is...
Christmas Squig had stats for some reason.
Christmas Squig did have stats, didn't he? Right,
So
that
Christmas Squig gets stats, but Little Santa doesn't.
Well, it's the red Gobbo, isn't it? So what we got here? So we make
He's basically
chimney,
Santa, and there's no denying it.
put them together, popping them on top. It was nice, quick. Should be a nice, quick, easy job. Because it is quite late today. We've come through quite late today. Because we've been busy, haven't we? Right, so unsurprisingly, mate, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Anyway, how's everyone been? Are we all doing well? Actually, I better double check we can hear everything, hadn't I?
And I'm going to bring up this question until the end of time. If you could have any model, if you could currently have any Games Workshop unit, what would it be? Are you listening? Oh, he's busy.
Yeah, we're okay. We're good. Alright.
I'm going to bring up this question until the end of time. If you could have any Games Workshop model, what would it be?
Any Games Workshop model, what would it be?
Well, specifically unit or model, but that was kind of...
I think Titans are an obvious one to go for, aren't they? Because they're nice, big, money no object items. Or a Thunderhawk gunship. I mean,
most expensive go first.
most expensive go first. What they do?
If there is something stupidly expensive, you get it, then you want it. Because if you get it, then you get to work your way down.
I don't know. What would I?
I've seen the second most expensive Games Workshop model. That's a beast.
It's a beast. Is that a figurative or literal beast?
I have no idea if it can even be used in battle. Probably because it wouldn't even fit on the board.
What, the Town Manta? I think the Manta's the biggest one, isn't it?
No. I mean the second most expensive model.
Oh, go on then.
I forgot its name, but I know it's the second most expensive.
No, we'll have a look.
At some point in history. Didn't you watch a video on it?
Most expensive.
Second.
Second most expensive. I mean, you do get battle forces, but they don't tend to be that crazy.
It's a big robot-looking thing.
You were about the Warlord Titan. We're gonna have to have a look now.
The weird-looking thing with 2 legs.
A weird-looking thing. That's still me.
The weird-looking giant robot thing with 2 legs.
That sounds like a
That's a dreadnought. Wait a minute. The humongous, definitely. The humongous.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Warlord Titan.
That's the thing.
The Bio Titan.
Yeah, that's what I want.
You want the Bio Titan?
2 plus save is already stupid.
Right, how else we got?
Not you.
Mars
not you,
Pattern,
not you.
Thunderhawk, Reaver, Stormbird.
It had the procedure.
Mars.
Yeah,
There you go. So
yeah.
the Mars Pattern Warlord Titan.
Yeah, there we go.
Cheeky boy. And then is the Manta still the most expensive? Yeah, the Manta. Hang on.
What? Huh?
No, the Mars Pattern Warlord Titan is worth more.
How? Then why is it rated 2?
I don't know. Does it change? Does it change price? Let's just make sure. One.
What?
1. And then these are going down. Mastodon. That's a 30k. Bio Titan down to the 500s now. Well, hang on, this is in dollars.
In pounds?
Pounds, I don't know. That was 7 years ago. Well, there we go. I mean, money, no object. I don't know. See, money was no object. I wouldn't necessarily... If I had that much money, I wouldn't necessarily go for like a super massive model like that. I would want to collect an army. In fact, I would like to collect several armies.
Invest it, buy literally every model in existence, then start stacking those models to create a super army. Or just buy a ton of Games Workshop subscriptions.
So if I had that much money, I'd rather get like all the bits and pieces, all the brushes, all the paint, so I could sit here and go, right, I've got everything I need to.
Buy literally everything.
Yeah, I'd rather want to have all those little bits and pieces.
Buy everything
Grab
from
a
Games
Skaven
Workshop.
Tide.
Buy all the paint. Buy all the paint. Buy all the paint. Buy all the paint. Buy all the brushes. Buy all the models. Invest more. Invest money. Invest money. Make more money. Start stacking models.
He's gone.
Start stacking models. You have 500 Leviathan. You have 500 of. You have 500 worth of the most expensive models in 40k just because you can.
Indeed.
And then they're all in your. And then they are all just chilling on your room in a super massive stupid display that's being used. That you've personally made using those models. And that you've personally made using about one big wall that takes up an entire room that's probably like what 100 feet long at minimum. Like if you have enough to buy all of Games Workshop, you definitely have enough to buy literally everything out of Games Workshop. You definitely have enough to get a stupid big house.
Do you know what I would love though? At the moment, just time to use all I've got to get my own stuff together. That'd be lovely. been a bit of a hectic Christmas, haven't we? A little stop off. You're looking for an invisible squig.
Yes.
That would be absolutely amazing just to have the time to sit down. I did have a nice Christmas present this year. I got myself an airbrush. And I've never used an airbrush before. And I am super curious how I'm going to use it. I think it's going to be elements of base coating. So that's going to make life easier. So I'm going to see if I can get hold of some of the airbrush Caliban green. And some of that watering down. Is it Tau water cast thinner or something? Because then I can just base coat a hell of a lot quicker than if I'm using a brush. So that's going to be cool. So yeah, I got myself an airbrush. So if you've got any advice, hints or tips on how to use one, I will gratefully receive those. We'll stop making great big lines in this model though, I'd really appreciate it. I know it's meant to be sort of old leather, but I'm not going for that old leather, look. I do love these sorts of character models. Yes, it would be nice to have the time to sort of sit down and not just put a model together, but actually start painting in sub-assemblies as put it together, rather than just sort of put them up sub-assemblies together and then complete the painting at another time.
I found him.
Oh my god, he genuinely has. So I tell you what, he's so proud of himself as well.
There you go. There's your new home. Now sit down here.
You see him. What's our squid called?
Boots, because he has weird white
Boots, because he's got white boots on his feet, hasn't he? Although he'd been named before he came to us, hasn't he? Because he was a feral cat. They found him as a kitten.
Don't you mean squig?
Yeah, let's just say that squigs are called kittens. Solve that problem.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Since when?
I don't know. Let's just do it now.
No, invisible squig. You will have Teddy, and you will be comfortable.
I think the invisible squig is not impressed.
Then squigs aren't impressed. Okay, yeah, he seems to be going back to sleep.
Is this all the bits?
Yes. It's a small model. It's meant to be a
Really is.
collectible.
I know, it just doesn't seem to be that many pieces for a collectible.
It's very rare. It's like limited edition.
I know, but when it looks like this, though, when it looks like this, you expect it to have more pieces putting it together, but actually, whoa, steady, got my craft knife in my hand.
Behind.
Yeah, when it looks
That's
like this, you'd expect there to be more pieces, but a lot of it is actually already in the old
Mostly because they come
base already.
I mean, like, why waste more sprue? Like,
No,
why
no.
waste more sprue when you can just clump it all together? I mean, you'd at least think there'd be 2 more pieces. But you can clump sprue all together, save money. That's how it works. The invisible squig seems to be sleepy.
He's wagging his tail. You heard it here first, kids. Squigs have tails.
I mean, how did you know that squigs don't have tails? Where is he?
Oh yes, they do all have tails. Alright, fair enough.
What? Where is he?
This one,
Yeah, well,
our festive one, has a little tail, doesn't he?
yeah. Even the festive ones have tails. I just basically, we already knew that squigs have tails.
Right. That was phenomenally quick. Oh no, hang on. What's this? Oh, this is his shush finger. Shh.
I mean, yeah. Red Gobbo. The reason Red Gobbo. You see, Santa normally is too fast to be seen. The Red Gobbo, if you see him, you get knocked out, and then the next thing you remember, oh look, my tree is conveniently filled with firecrackers. What do you
I
think
wouldn't
he's
say the
saying?
word convenient comes to mind for that. Would
What?
you?
I mean, it's definitely convenient for him. You don't need to put too much effort. Wait, if the Red Gobbo can travel, how does he do it? Does he even ride on a squig? I mean, I doubt he does. Wait, oh yeah, this is the 40k orcs. The 40k orcs believe that the Red Gobbo is super fast and can get anywhere in a night. The Red Gobbo is super fast and can get anywhere in a night.
And therefore,
that's
because
just
of
how
the
it works.
40k orcs, what they believe comes true.
That's just
Right, you
how
ready?
it works. Yes.
You ready? Gonna come do this?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just dry fit this together then. So
I mean, it should
that
be a
fits
very
like
simple
that.
process.
So
These two fit together. These two fit together, and these two fit together.
that bit there and the chimney.
Then these two fit together. Then these two fit together and go over it, sitting nicely on top of it. And then the rest of it.
Right, you ready? Steady. Ready? Go on, on me. Good boy. That's it. Push it hard.
Do we put it on the base now?
We can do, yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's.
We'll just use this just to, while it's still nice and pliable, just go down that line there. Just
Mold line. This is the first time in 1,000 years the invisible squeak has been happy.
He's happy all the time. Normally he's happy when he's eating.
I mean, yeah, that makes
And
sense.
sometimes that's cat food, sometimes
Wait,
it's
do
other animals.
squigs even eat?
I think so.
But they're mushrooms. Mushrooms eat nutrients from the soil. Does
Well,
that
they're-
mean that a squig just bashes its face into the ground?
No, they're just part animal, part mushroom, aren't they?
So, what do they eat? They eat nutrients, which I think it would be hilarious to see a squig bashing its head into the ground, or even trying to shove a tail into the ground. But squigs, to me, they act like chihuahuas. Ah! Except they're big, scary chihuahuas that can maul you alive, but they're still kind of cute. So I just imagine they eat goblin. So they'd either eat goblin, or they'd eat other mushrooms, or other squids maybe, since they're technically part animal.
They've definitely eaten other grots before.
Wait a minute. Huh?
I'll take too much glue for 500, please.
Okay, where's the grot? Where is a normal sized grot? Okay, confirmed. Squigs don't have some sort of snake element in them. They can consume more than their body. They can consume more than their thickness, because this isn't an average grot is normally things like fanatics and things like that. This is it compared to the Christmas squig, and the Christmas squig is a moderately sized normal squig. That means that the squig's digestive tract.
I'm doing very well here.
That means that the squig needs to digest things instantly, or its digestive tract expands. Also meaning that necessarily squigs could get fatter after they've just eaten, like snakes. Considering also the mass of the squig would also need to have
there is
some
quite
sort
helpfully
of fungus,
lips there and there.
tissue.
Lips there
Then
and
that
there.
fungus
Do this.
slash
No.
muscly tissue, it would need to actually move
There
as well
is
as something
a little
to. It would mean
hole
that
at the back for one of the
digestive
Gobbo's
tract
feet.
would need would have a
not
very
there, so he's
small
gonna stand
space
like
to
this.
expand, meaning that a squig you ever wonder how big squigs are made? They just feed them a bunch of grots.
There you go, he's going to stand there.
Feed
like
them a
that.
bunch of grots, the squig expands.
Which means this is the back,
squig
that is the
expands.
front. Because this is the front, but you just need to work out which one's the front.
Squig.
So the bag
I mean,
is
the
at the
orcs would
front, so he
definitely
needs to go
sing
around
that
this way,
idea, but
bag at
yet
the front,
again, it's most likely
and then
selective
put in
breeding,
Gobbo out.
if they even know what that is, but yet again. Orcs have science, apparently. How was Fnatic made? How did they create shit without science? How does orc science even work?
You're obsessed.
Bang their head at a table all day? I just realised that there are blood.
It's only 4 pieces done.
I just realised that our blood, that if an orc has green blood, that means they are stupid strong. But if they have red blood, that means they are not strong. What is the logic behind that? But I have red blood and I have not won one fight. So are you going to test that theory?
Are you going to come and put the Gobbo
Nope.
together?
Orcs think what orcs
You're going to
do.
come and put the Gobbo
Nope.
together.
This is 40k orc.
This one goes on, that goes on
Oh
there
great,
like
that means that it actually works. Wait, now that means that when you tell your other orc friends that
What
works,
am I dropping everything?
that works, it's going to work. Exactly. Did I accidentally just turn you into a weird boy? Oh yeah.
No, that's a shield. Where's his front gone? And we're back to our favourite game. The game of
It's the most wonderful time of the year. No,
Banks us into the cables yet again. Right, here we are.
why the cable? You could have chosen anyone, I could have chosen the cables.
What are you up to over there?
I'm saying why the cables. Could have chose any place, but it chose the cables.
It just does.
What did we do wrong?
Tiny bit in there as well. Okay. Are you going to come over and help out? Because I'm doing it all at the moment. Come on, let's move this out of the way.
Ah!
Right, what is wrong with me today? Apart from
What?
Actually, don't ask that question. Right.
I mean,
Upside down. Alright, here's the destructions.
destructions. I
Right,
mean, yeah,
I've
that
just
honestly
done-
makes sense for this, but any other time it
You need
makes
to now
sense.
put his head on the front. There.
Yeah, of course.
So put it into the head.
Shh! Don't tell anyone that I'm wrong or
Tiny little bit,
Daniel.
Here,
Come on.
here, so we can see. Tiny little bit of glue.
Just wondered.
Mhm.
Do Space Marines know about the Red Gobbo, or do they just think when seeing him traveling across the cosmos? It's an incredibly fast-moving object, and it seems to be a goblin.
Still spitting you.
It's moving faster than the speed of light. How is this happening?
Next bit,
How
arms
can
on.
a goblin discover this before us? They are
Wrong arm. That's the
They
other one.
are the worst species. They are terrible
I can't-
species in Space Marine opinion. In your opinion, they are,
Well,
but goblins are still
Hang on,
goblins.
that's the question. Are orcs the worst or are chaos the worst?
Orcs are the best. If they really wanted to, they could just. If they actually realized what they. If they actually realized what they. If they actually realized
look,
what was
hang on, have a
going
look,
on, they
let's have a
could
look.
defeat the entirety of 40k without even.
Hang on, don't stand
bothering.
up. Stay still.
If orcs had
Henry, stay still.
if orcs did teamwork, the entirety of 40. If orcs had teamwork, they could steamroll the entirety of 40k and build a new Warhammer Orky-K.
Orky K.
If they really wanted to, they could change the name of the thing. Orcs are powerful. but they are too. But they are not smart enough
Bit
to
of a mold. Sorry,
realise.
can't see, can you? So there's a bit of a mould line down there, and I'm just trying to work out.
I wonder how awful.
Heaven's sake!
I mean, I know. I mean, we all know how orc velocity works. Hit it if it doesn't
Pushing
work.
the head off
Hit it
there.
if it doesn't work. Bash it if it doesn't work. Throw. If it doesn't work, throw literally everything at it until it does.
Don't tell me you've dropped his shush finger.
Found it.
Good.
That was a close one.
Because that's an important bit.
You would. I wonder
Okay.
if the orcs see the red gobbo as a hero, or if not.
Come on then. Come on.
I mean, if orcs fight for themselves, how come the gobbos are always getting in the most ridiculous situations? I mean, like, shouldn't the gobbos not volunteer to be fanatics? Plus, orcs fight.
You're
for
right. You seem to be all
Plus,
thumbs.
orc fights for orc. How will goblin become fanatic if it fights for itself? They may worship the bad moon, but it still doesn't mean they don't fight for themselves.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. Hang on. I'll do. Okay.
Or, I mean, like, makes no sense. Makes no sense.
That's a much better mould line. That's a much better line there.
Elizabeth Squig is doing well.
Does need a bit of work.
Have a few more things. Get even go here. There we go.
That Squig puts up with a hell of a lot. I think it's the kind of thing that once it's dry, once the glue is dry, you're going to have to just come through and just redo again. Right, are you ready to put him on his little home?
Invisible. Squig seems to be happy.
Because that... Oh, no, that's not it.
That seems to be his coat.
Here's the bottom of his coat, so let's get rid of that quick. Right, you ready? He's got some glue on him.
Do you ever wonder?
Gentle, gentle.
Do you ever wonder how orc mechanics work? I mean,
Oh,
do they just?
moved his finger.
I mean, surely
Does Reese do
orc
that again,
mechanics have something to do with their orc belief power. Hit it with a wrench, it turns into big ultra death machine. Surely they need to use their belief powers in some way during mechanics. Like hit it in a wrench and it turns into a nuclear reactor. So, like, how does that work? Because if orcs are engineers and create the strongest things in the cosmos, I doubt most of the time their belief powers they're not going to use their belief powers. Orcs use trial and error in its most effective method. Throw stuff at a wall if it doesn't. Orcs, orc velocity is that, oh great, this push door won't open while I'm pulling it. Blow it up blow up the wall and then the door is open.
Yeah, well, yeah. Stupid door. It's only stupid fault for being away. Right.
Oh.
Here you go.
So surely they need to use some of their belief powers to do orc mechanics.
Well, there was the great famous orc engineer Orchimedes. Here it is. What a quick little model to do. I mean, painting it is going to take a lot longer. There it is. Sucker presents.
You were saying.
I've just realised something. They have got.
You were saying.
I know. But I've just realised something that I taught that when they did the candy cane stripes, those stripes were already on the model, and you would just be able to follow that. But they're not. In fact, there's quite a few places that don't. So.
Well, that's your job. I'm not a
painter. Yeah, I would never say that I was a painter. I wouldn't even say there was an argument to say I have been. So there we go. Yes, that is. That's going to be interesting.
You're a better painter than me by a long shot.
Bless your heart. Well, it's going to be interesting. There he is.
grab a detail brush, create some random lines, and fill those lines up.
Well, I like the fact we've been able to actually glue him together. I hope there's not a part here saying don't glue sub-assembly. Some people probably have done.
I mean, like, what is there to not glue?
What is there to not glue? Absolutely. Right, well that is us done for today. I mean, it was just a little Christmas one.
Squig somehow is enjoying himself.
Is he? He's happy though, is he? That's because you're leaving him alone. He is listening though. He is waiting for that door to open. Right, you gonna come over and say goodbye?
That door is not opening.
Right. Well, again, thank you very much for joining us today. You're going to come over this side. Yeah, come over here. Thank you very much for joining us today. Hope you all had a lovely Christmas, said. And hopefully we will see you soon.
Well, the next stream is definitely going to be the dragons.
Yes, we've got to finish that dragon, haven't we?
And eventually get to some sort of dreadnought.
Yes, definitely.
And eventually just go through the entire...
We've got a backlog. We've got a backlog.
And eventually do Leviathan, and eventually paint Leviathan, and then eventually do more models, and then try and figure out how we are going to paint all these models. But most of all, we paint Leviathan first. That seems like the best.
Fair enough.
If we have all these models
Right,
out.
come here then. Alright, well, take care everybody, and we will see you soon.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, he's off.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I still have this under the desk.
Oh yeah, you did. Whoa, steady.
I mean, we're definitely
have
going
this.
to get these paints, but it will be nice to have a second.
Well, we could have a bit of an experiment for this one, couldn't we? So we've got some paints on there as well, which is useful. Right, properly come over and say goodbye.
Right.
Come here.
Just,
No. Come on.
I just
Come on. You don't. You can do that after.
I can't.
Right. Come over here then. Right. We'll try that again. Okay, so take care everybody, and we'll see you again. Bye.
Bye.